Today I'm gonna explain you how you can paint the night landscape with the campfire. For this task you need normal paper A3 format, set of gouache colors, clear water, paper sticky tape, different type of brushes, white color and regular plate as an plastic palette if you want for mixing different colors. I replace my paper vertically and I connect my paper with the table. Step number 2, I'm gonna open my colors. For our today work we need bright blue, we need yellow, we definitely need black, we need red to make campfire. You can use ochre if you like it, gold brown. Let's check what do we have again. And you can use violet or purple. And also you definitely need white, but it is later. We will use it on the plate because it's in the tube. So the next step, I take my biggest brush. It's just okay if you don't have so big brush. You can use the normal sponge, dishes sponge. You make it wet and you make wet the top of your paper. For the next step, I take middle brush. It's still big enough. I make it wet. I take purple color and I start to paint on wet paper. I add more water and I mix it with the black little bit on the top of the list. Take thick, bright colors. Use not too much water, because if you use too much water, after drying, your painting will be too transparent. That means use more color than water. Because today we work with gouache, not with watercolor. So for the next step, I start to use blue. This part has to be wet enough. So this helps us to mix very well together purple and blue. And I add more and more water to make blue lighter, to make it more gentle. Here I want to add more violet. It has to be bright enough, dark enough, like a dark summer night. I want to show the cosmic space. So, and maybe a little more black here and here. Dry part of my paper. Now I'm gonna make black. The next step is to make the forest, the big beautiful trees. I choose the brushes which is really very hard. It is absolutely not soft, you see. I hope you have such kind of brushes. If not, so then take another one. It's also okay. So, how will we work? I think all of you remember how it looks, the Christmas tree. I start with vertical line, it a little bit curved, and with this movement I start to make the branches on the Christmas tree. My brush is always jumping and it moves step by step in these directions. Don't do the tree too symmetrical, because everything in the nature is not very specially symmetrical. on the top of the tree, the branches are much smaller. So it helps us to show like the Christmas tree looking in the nature. So here is the first tree. Now on my picture I have 4 Christmas trees. 2 on the left and 2 on the right. Now we're gonna make the fire, the campfire. It will be in the middle. You must be very sure what your black layer is absolutely sure dried. So the form of the campfire, at first you paint with the yellow. I add some yellow spots which are flying away from the fire. So we show this movement. And the last step of this painting, I'm gonna use ochre, which I put on my palette, and I add some red to this ochre. What I'm gonna do with this color, it will be the wood which was used for make this fire. We can see the edge of this wood which are laying in the fire. And I want to make some light dots around the fire, which are laying on the grass and on the trees, which are showing us what the campfire is really very warm and very lightful. So I think this was the last step of our today painting. After you dry your picture, you can take off the sticky tape. Guys, please be very careful, because this is last step and it is very important step. Do it very neatly and quiet and slowly, like I show you in this video. It is important step, because if you do it fast, everything can go wrong. I think you remember like it was on the art lesson. You see, it's really very easy, but be gentle, because your paper is really fragile.